Hello, in this video we are going to have another practice activity using the present continuous tense. So the objective is to use the present continuous tense to talk about someone else's experience, not my experience, but the experience that somebody else is having at a specific moment, because that's why we use the present continuous tense, to talk about something that is in progress, that is happening at the moment when we are speaking. Let me give you some example, and I would like to make some clarification about the verb form that we are using for this, the form that we use of be, the auxiliary be. Victor and Angie are recording a song in a studio right now. That's very exciting. We're talking about Victor and Angie. That makes a plural subject, right? Victor and Angie, that's two, and that's why we're using are recording. Now, but what if we have something like this? Look, Victor, comma, along with Angie, is recording a song right now. Why? Because we are talking in this case about Victor, mainly about Victor. Victor is recording a song right now. We are saying along with Angie, but that is like an extra detail that explains who the person is or who the person is working with, but not necessarily do we use this as a basis for us to use the plural form. If we're using along with or as well as, we just keep the singular form of the verb. Just keep in mind that when you are talking about somebody else, especially in the plural form, all right? So what is important always is that you remember that you need to use the appropriate form of the verb be, which is the one that we conjugate when we are using the present continuous tense, all right? And this is the practice activity that I propose to you so that you can describe somebody else's experience. This is it. You recently visited a marketing company in your city. What is a marketing company? It's a company that markets, that promotes products for other people to buy from a client that they have. So if I need some advertising, some publicity, I go to a marketing company so that they can help me sell my product, let's say. All right? So you visited a company like that in your city and took the following pictures, these 4 pictures here, of the people who work there regularly. They work there, they do their things there, and at the moment that you took the pictures, they were doing something in particular. So describe what each person is doing at that moment. And for that, of course, you are going to use the present continuous tense to talk about their experience, not your experience, what they are doing at that moment. All right? Look at the pictures and see what they could be doing. Remember that they are working in a marketing company. Go ahead, pause my video, think about the situation, and write the 4 short descriptions. Just 1 sentence is enough for each picture. And write the 4 descriptions of what they are doing at the moment. All right, go ahead, pause my video, complete the activity, please. All right, thank you. I hope that you did pause the video. And here I have some sample answers. Of course, they will not be necessarily the same that you had, but they will give you an idea about what the person is doing in that picture. All right. Here we have an example, the first one. In this room, Manuel is preparing the paper to print some posters for publicity. So what is he doing? He is preparing the paper. Okay, wow, that's a lot of paper. Yeah. Next, Daniela is thinking about the new design for the website of the company. Wow, I like that because when we are thinking, we are actively using our mind or brain to create things in our mind, in our brain so that we can turn them into a reality later. So Daniela is thinking, I like that very much, is thinking about the new design for the website of the company, which is changing its entire visual image. So the company is changing right now its complete visual image. Very good. Next, Mrs. Martinez, okay, the lady there, is giving a presentation about a marketing strategy. So all the sets of tools and ideas that they have to promote a product or an event. Is giving a presentation about a marketing strategy, and all the members of her team are contributing their ideas. So they are offering ideas for the strategy. I like that very much because many people are doing things there. That's very good. And finally, we have this one. Rodrigo is calculating the costs of a new campaign and including them in the budget. So two things. He is calculating the costs and he is including those costs in the budget. I like that. All right. So now what we're going to do as usual is I am going to pause my video so that you can listen to the native speaker pronounce that and you pronounce with him. All right. Go ahead, listen, practice your pronunciation, please.
In this room, Manuel is preparing the paper to print some posters for publicity. Daniela is thinking about the new design for the website of the company, which is changing its entire visual image. Mrs. Martinez is giving a presentation about a marketing strategy, and all the members of her team are contributing their ideas. Rodrigo is calculating the costs of a new campaign and including them in the budget.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having done that. And remember that the objective for this practice activity was to use the present continuous tense to talk about someone else's experience. All right. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next activity.